I'm recording this actually in March, but this was obviously the ticket to fly to Grenada last year, November the 17th. Hello everybody. Well, this is my first video on the start of my journey across the Atlantic. My plan is to go on Sunday, the 17th November 2024, to Grenada. I will then be there over Christmas. At some point when the boat is up and running and there's no mistakes or anything broken with it, I will set sail for up the island chain towards Martinique, where I'll leave and then I'll settle for some food at Martinique and some repairs to the boat, and then I'll move up to Antigua, which is where I normally leave to cross the Atlantic, but I'd like to go to St. Martin and leave from there this time, only because I've not been there. The video will start with me introducing Iggy Pig, who's my grandchildren's favourite, some of their favourite toys anyway, and he'll be accompanying me, so you will see Iggy Pig from time to time featuring in the video, I hope, unless I forget, of course, because I'm getting on a bit. Anyway, this should be my last trip across the Atlantic. You can never say never, but it certainly won't be in my boat. My boat is a Westerly Ocean Crest 35. It's got a new engine, a D130 Volvo Penta, and a new gearbox. It's also got the latest Raymarine radar and chart plotter. It has a small water maker, it has a Brunton propeller. What else does it have? It has a cruising chute. It has a storm cell which goes over the front furler. It's got a Fiorini drogue for survival at sea in hurricanes, hopefully not to be used. And it's got the usual life stuff like PLBs and other transmissions. I've got a Starlink Mini this year with a monthly subscription just for the Atlantic, and then I'll keep it on a domestic subscription after that. I intend to use Predict Wind. Getting back to the boat again, I've got a auto helm, which is Raymarine. It's the wheel auto helm. I've got to say it's not great, but I do have batteries, lithium batteries now, two 110s, which means that it's pretty much certainly better than the 110 AGMs I had. So I've got 200 amps, I've got solar panels, I've got a wind gen, and I've got a petrol Honda for emergencies. So the power situation hopefully will be all right. I've got a satellite with mailer sail for getting weather, and I'm sure there's loads of other things. The boat has, in fact, got new upholstery. It's got a proper mattress in the back. It's got lee cloths. It's got the GNS Space cooker with 3 rings, which is very expensive. It's got a cockpit tent, which you can use as another room in the autumn and the winter if you keep it warm. And it's got a bimini, a citrus spray hood. So it is a well-equipped boat. It's got the safety lines around the side. It's got a boom brake on it. It's a furling main. It's got copper coat underneath. It's got a bow thruster, which is the best one for it, because I went to the boat show many years ago, went on all the boats I could afford, like Oyster and Swan and all that. I asked them what the type of bow thruster was, and I put it on mine. And that bow thruster will push it up against the wind, I can tell you. So it's good. I wish I could think of everything else that's on there at the moment. But anyway, it's a well-equipped boat. Right. The next thing will be, I'll try and keep things up to date. I'm trying to make this a little bit more visually better, because my earlier videos, if you look at them, they're all very amateurish. In fact, this is probably amateurish, really. Anyway, I'll do my best and try not to bore you all. I mean, as it is, I've only got about 200 people that look at it anyway. So I tell you something. All right, all the best. Right, just to add a little bit more, I remember the bow thruster is a Sleipner, so it's a good quality make. Also, I have an electric winch, which is working off remotes, as does the bow thruster, as well as buttons at the helm. It's an 8mm chain. It's got an overrated anchor, a CQR. I've got to tell you that's I think it's £45 and the boat's 35, so that will just keep the boat steady. I got told by somebody, get a really heavy anchor and it won't move. I've also got a spare anchor which has got a fortress, which is chain, warp and chain. That needs a bit of negotiating because it's far too long. I've also got an Echo Max radar. I've got AIS and radar as well. So there are three notifications whilst I'm ocean sailing. The one is radar, which I'll set on a timer just to do intermittence. It will warn me if there's something within, say, 10-15 miles. I need to play around with that machine. At the Echo Max, as soon as I'm hit by radar, and of course the AIS with the alarms on that. So that's all pretty good. I've got the offshore life raft in date. I've got a dinghy. I've got two outboard motors, one small one and one 9.3. Although the 9.3 one, since at Lucia, I've got to pick it up on the way. And I'm sure there's loads of other things. I've new backstay done. When I go to Martinique, I'll have the boat rechecked by the riggers at Martinique, that they are very good. And I know that you see, if your engine breaks, you still need your sails, you can still carry on. But if your sails collapse, you could be in trouble. So I want that rigging checked professionally in. And mind you, it's, I think, getting up towards the 10-year period for the sails. I've got insurance. That was a problem, I should tell you. I should mention that now. Trying to get boat insurance for crossing the Atlantic, unless you've got unlimited cash, is very difficult. I found Velos, VELOS, the best. Panateus and a lot of the other well-known ones have got so many restrictions, and they keep adding them, and then they don't reduce the premiums. They don't say, right, we no longer covering named storms, and therefore we'll reduce it. No, it goes up or stays the same, and they still exclude liability. And so far as health insurance is concerned, because I'm 74 with heart issues and other kinds of issues, Topsail Ocean, Topsail Gold is what I use for that. Not cheap, but it works, and it's 6 months. I recommend that, and the staff there are lovely. I'm also writing a book which may or may not get published, in which I do mention people that have been very helpful to me, or products which have been very helpful. I'm not being paid by anybody to do this, so, you know, where it's been good, I'll tell you. Where it's been bad, I probably won't, unless it's been outrageous. But anyway, I am contactable, I think, on Facebook. Let's see how we go. So I'm proud to think of other things I've forgotten to mention, but at the moment I can't think of anything.